Hello there. Today on Box Truck Restorations, well, I'm gonna try to whip the clean out of this messed up corner. A little praying. Oh, come on, baby. Yeah. Warning, we're just having fun. If you take stuff too serious, this channel may not be for you, buddy. Yeah. Howdy doody, tutti fruities. You damn right I came in with ninja-like reflexes. I was picturing someone who don't like box trucks standing right here. And I just hit them with that damn New Balance. I'd have finished splitting this old girl in half if I hit someone with that. Shoelaces are overrated. Give a little flying knee. Ow. Oh. Gotta be careful doing them old flying knees. Now don't get me wrong, I like my bibs, all right? Perfect for holding accessories, for working, hard-working men. These things, however, are not the greatest for whipping butt, okay? They hurt my butt whipping efficiency by probably a solid 64%. You damn right. That means if you're a big old boy, I might have to put on my pajama pants to whip you. If I put on them pajama pants, it's on. Now, speaking of taking bibs off, calm down. Don't get your damn dollar bills out. Check these babies out. You damn right that says Pot County Legend. A lot of y'all want to give me a lot of titles. Well, this right here is the only one I claim. If you want to claim it too, or support the OG Pot County Legend right here, baby, that shirt and several others are available on the website right now, so you better get them while they're hot. We're mid doing inventory. We got the yeehaws. This one's going to be full of the sitting on your ass, the travel-all. We got some old yeehaw slogans, some warning. All right, down across the bottom, we got the truck. We got some Park It and Markets, a few of them left over. Some logo shirts. And this right here, well, that's where the old Pot County Legend's going, baby. Boy, we got them koozies in a couple different flavors. We got all the smell goods for your car. And boy, howdy, say it ain't so. I think we got a new sticker to release too. You know good and well we got a sticker for that old Pot County Legend. So you can add that to your old sticker collection. Now, if you put this on your vehicle, it needs to have at least 3 mismatching tires, okay? Pretty damn happy with that design, guys. Won't we slap her up on the board? Oh, yeah, she's official now. You look good, baby. You look good. Y'all want to get crazy? I ain't scared to get crazy. Let me whip open this knife. Now, y'all seen this design, right? This design here is going to go on the hood of our old Datsun King delivery rig in there, baby. So I reckon we'll get these on the website too now, where y'all can start supporting it. Now, if you want to wait, the artwork that's going to go on the side of the box, she's going to be a sticker too. Or if you want to get them now while they're hot and you get you some t-shirts, we appreciate all the support. Thanks for letting me shamelessly plug my merchandise. Where's she going to go, huh? She ain't official until she gets up here. Oh, baby! Y'all ever just feel like strutting? You're in a damn good mood and you just want to strut it? I strut a lot, I'll tell you that. They gotta go on here too or they're not official. Oh, we can finally fill this end. Looky there, just meant to be. Best looking stickers in Pot County. And I know some of y'all want to know what the hell's going on with these damned old hoodies. Well, what do we have here? Boy, what we have here is a Gildan hoodie with the logo on the front. Logo on the back. She's the top quality travel-all blue. A recent study found that 98% of women were attracted to the travel-all blue color. So be careful with these, fellas, because guaranteed, if you don't have a woman, it'll help you get one. If you have a woman, she's going to want to steal it, so you better buy 2. We also got these puppies in gray with the light blue, truck blue, and These may not be on there. I found a couple with an issue. I'm still sorting hoodies, guys, so if they're on the website, they're on there. If not, we had issues with them. Let's get on our old Datsun here, where we're gonna start off with a little backtracking. If you're new, here's our little Datsun rig we're building, and she's got a full back half. We cut that whole truck in half, and she's kind of escalated to here, and I just backed into that damn welder, and that felt good. Last week, we got our Holy shocks on, and we started bolting this frame that's made out of steel to our box that's made out of aluminum. We started doing that so I could build us a floor in here so we can haul 20,000 pounds. And I don't do a lot of aluminum working, as in I never do it. So I was like, hey, we'll swap that baby to steel. Thankfully, I glanced at the comments this morning, and one of you guys commented something that's gonna help me. He said, you know those pieces you noticed that got the orange racing stripes? And yes, I'm familiar, these things. He said that's a barrier to go between the steel and aluminum because those guys don't like each other and it'll corrode. Uh-huh. That makes sense. Okay, I knew they didn't get along, but I was just so focused on getting a frame in there that honestly, guys, that didn't cross my mind. So yeah, we need to get something in between that steel and that aluminum. I drove all the way to the city to the special metal supplier, and I bought the most industrial heavy grade stuff you could get. 4-hour round trip just for this stuff. She's over here somewhere. There she is. We got the Gorilla Tape, baby. I just got this up at the local hardware store, guys. Everything on the old internet said to just slap you a piece of duct tape in between there. But I said, to hell with the duck, let's get the Gorilla. We are about to cut a metal frame back out so we can put some duct tape down, basically, to put it back in. This sounds like some stuff I would usually make up and lie to you guys, but it's about to really happen. Who would have thunk it? Sometimes you can't even make this shit up. And I may have noticed this color here, old waterfall and a chalky finish that I was kind of fond of, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Look good, feel good. We are gonna go from business mode to safety mode, okay? There we go, same prescription, double the protection. Let's, where are we gonna cut this old girl? So down here still tacked, we'll cut them, unbolt those. I did full weld those, but I think we can get them with the old Sawzall. Lock and load, baby. Ain't nothing funner than backtracking. Would we ever have a problem out of this? Honestly, I doubt it, but you know what? If we're gonna fix it, the time to fix it's now, so do whatever you can go to sleep being content with there, guys. Let's get her aired up here. See how I did here? Come on, baby. There we go, she's back out. A little cleanup right there and a little cleanup down here and a little duct tape, she'll be ready to go back in. Boy, these damn things got enough mill scale and oil on them, it probably would have never been a damn problem. Get the old loose debris with the old air cannon. I may be trying to make this better, but I'm still firing from the hip, y'all, so we're going with some brake cleaner. Of course, everyone knows a fine, luxurious brake cleaner pairs perfect with some blue shop towels. Super classy. She's the Gucci of the automotive world. Some people don't even know this is how they fit up bodies of Lamborghinis. Brake clean, shop towels, duct tape. A little spraying, a little scrubbing, a little praying, a little more loving, and hopefully this will work. It probably has something in there that corrodes aluminum. That's a steel bolt right there, and you can see it ain't all corroded out, guys. She's been there forever. This feels so redneck. Just feels right. Boy, that old stuff's thick and hefty. She's all of it. Now, unlike most rednecks with duct tape, we actually try to have to do a pretty precise job here. Put a piece down on the bottom, put us a piece going up on the back side there, and well, that piece is ready to be bolted back in. These babies are welded solid, and I don't want to cut that, so what are we going to do right here? If I got to thinking, and I guarantee if you're from Pot County, you know what these are, because about every 5 years you got to use them or your front door won't open. These are shims, little wedges. Let's see if we can't tap them in somewhere throughout there and slowly work us some tape down through. These are most efficient with a good Harbor Freight body hammer. Boom, baby. There we go. I'm gonna work this stuff all the way around, guys. Finally, with enough wedges, patience, and persistence, we got tape underneath our front cross member. Quick little cleanup, and these babies are ready for round 2. I'll weld these puppies up, kind of got the welder turned down low, and I'm gonna hop around, do a little hop and skipping action, and cool these babies off, and maybe we won't plumb burn up our old Gorilla Tape. That worked out really good, actually, guys. We're back where we started, just with a little tape involved, and I'm running behind to do some $1 million business deals at the old bank, and I'd say I'm dressed for doing business. I got a skedaddle. I know y'all's thinking there ain't no way in hell he's going to the bank like that, and y'all's right. We're gonna lose them safety glasses, and we're gonna go back to the Ric Flair meets Hank Williams Jr., and we're gonna turn that puppy backwards, and now we're ready to do business. Mr. Warner, we're ready for you to come back. You mean me, the old Pot County legend? Need me to sign something? All right, honey, I'll come back there. Boy, I reckon every once in a while I need to clean these damn things, but I can't see diddly right now. $1 million deal is signed, guys. Looks like we secured us a spot out in California. We're gonna move out there where we always got nice weather. Everyone knows the car scene out there is huge, and everyone also knows I'm plumb full of crap. Hook shot. I ain't moving to no damn California. Let's get going today. This fender's trash and it's getting replaced, but we're gonna start kind of getting us an idea on our new paint scheme. We're gonna give her some proper prep work here. This is a wipe and an abrasive all built into one. Just plain, guys. We're obviously not doing proper prep work because we don't give 2 licks about this fender. I am gonna tape that puppy real quick though. We'll see if we can't tuck her up in there. There we go. You definitely don't want that old bent bumper getting painted, right? We don't want to ruin her. Boy, look at the runs. Then we may use a little lighter blue and do a little dust in here or there. You know, I don't know. This ain't really gonna be a big part of this video, guys. This is more where I can start experimenting up here until I get that fender looking how I like it, where we can do the whole truck. And yeah, that crap can dry now, and we can start figuring out I guess the rest of our floor back here. I told you guys that old bumper sat on the ground. Boom, baby, welding joke, because that's the ground for our welder, and she's a little trapped right now. Oh, she smashed her good, didn't she? Got our lift kit turned back on. Some folks have been asking if we're gonna be able to change a tire on this damn thing. Let's find out. We will or we won't. That's about its only options. There you have it, guys. We got a flat. What we'll do is we'll rent a crane. We'll pick the box up off the truck and we'll change our flat. reinstall the box, and away we'll go. If we add that there, let that jack down off that old axle bar, should let that drop more. Oh, I'm gonna get our favorite yoga mat here, and we're gonna do a little Pilates. And I also got my favorite little crescent. We're gonna take the shock off our lower mount here, off this stud. Yep. Now, speaking of shocks, boy, I know a learning or educational opportunity when I see one. I don't even feel like I should be able to say the word educational. Let me show you guys. Some people had some concerns about the way I index these shocks. Because I indexed my shocks with the bushings facing the same direction, some people said I should have turned one of them 90 degrees. They want to know, Puddin, what the hell's gonna happen when you're driving through Polk County and you hit a gopher mount on only one side, and that side goes up and your shocks don't have any play in them. You're just gonna bind. Let's say I'm running a $120 and I hit a gopher mound. That tire's on the ground. This tire's about 7 inches in the air. Most folks don't know it, but your average gopher mound is 7 inches tall, right there. Get that baby dropped down. So our bushing down here, she's making up the very little bit amount of deflection this thing has right now. Maybe you can tell she's slightly leaning, but it ain't nothing crazy, guys. Now, believe it or not, I don't do a lot of off-roading in my little lowriders, guys. For the most part, I'm usually on pretty even roads. Not to get overly technical again, but when we set up the 4-link, we talked about how the rear end moves front to back, a total of like 3/4 of an inch. So if you turn that baby like that, and then you took it through full stroke, you're gonna put a 3/4 of an inch bind on that, which I would bet would end up looking pretty radical, about like something like that, just plumb crazy. Part of building suspension is doing what works for you guys. On a regular old race car, your suspension's not traveling 12 inches. She may be traveling a few inches, but you ain't doing 12, so an index like that may work for you. For 11 inches of travel through this thing that I can measure, I don't think that would work for us. So that's why we index it like that. You do what works for you in your situation. And unless you want to start spending the big bucks and putting heims and misalignment spacers on everything, like we're going damn rock crawling and spending all that money, you're just going to have to make a little compromise here or there. And I'm compromising on mine for my left to right travel from hitting the gopher mounds. Drop her back down again. Boom, baby. There you go. So, if you need to change a tire, all you got to do is jack her up, full inflate your bag, put a jack stand underneath the rear bumper, disconnect the lower shock mount, drop her down all the way, pull her out. No big deal. The things we do for these damn old lowriders, am I right? Believe it or not, guys, I'm actually happy. I really thought we were going to have to do shock mounts and the lower airbag mount, but looks like we can get away with this, so not as bad as I thought. What's important here is, the answer is yes, we can change a flat if we absolutely have to. Thanks for asking. She just won't go back on. Just playing, it's all in the angle. It's all in them hips. Hit that right angle, give her a hip thrust, she goes right back in. Guaranteed to have your stilly scratched up in no time flat. D-U-N, she's done. Don't y'all worry about what in the Pedialyte and fake patainer's going on here. Look like one of them fancy bartenders. A little bit of this. Add a little bit of that. That old Pedialyte, well, it's got all the good stuff in it, so it just keep you smiling like a baby. This old Fresca, she's carbonated. So that keeps away that beer that no longer belongs here. Delicious. As we wrap up fabrication this week, I still ain't quite figured out what all we're going to try to knock out. I just know that we can separate the box from the chassis. And to do that, we need to do a little marking real quick. So pert near 1 inch above that tire, I'm going to give us a reference mark there. Because we're going to finish building the floor with this box off of here. And all we have to clear is this tire. As long as our floor's above right there, we're good, baby. Boy, that ain't very much space, so we may bring that floor back this way. If we do that, we need to have clearance for this. So if we sit her here, we look over there, bottom of that's right there. So right at that lip gives us a good 1/2 inch of clearance. You know good and well that side matches, baby. And that's all we need to know. Let's pull these babies apart. Oh, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want to do with it there. Just, you know, buy this expensive crap and put about 2/3 of it on the floor. Here we go. All we need is a little kitty litter where that kitty cat goes to use the shitter. That's how you sweep up $40. I'm hoping this is the last damn time we take this box off her. Oh, come on, baby. Old concrete lip over there wants to play games. There we go. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love my ratchet straps, okay? But I'm about plumb tired of doing this. No excuses though, damn it. You gotta do what you gotta do. The old storage unit's about ready for blast off, but I think we got some bolts in here. Sure enough, them puppies still got a nut on them. Better get both sides, because that last one will get you. I ain't Indiana Jones, so let me get my damn rappelling rope up here. Yeah! Pot County man. Like Spider-Man, but with loose fitting overalls. Like Spider-Man with a pulled muscle in his growing area. I didn't want that old rope back here neither. Let's take this baby up, see what happens. Yep. Gonna be looking at my tushy. Boy, that old box and Datsun is just a gift that keeps on giving when it comes to these damn messes. Oh, just pull a little harder. Got me thinking, what would Michael do? He'd say, hee hee, and pull her out. Nailed it. Now damn it, there I was acting like a gorilla going across the roof and I done knocked her in. Watch this. There we go, she's back to good. We got this bed mount we can weld up. We got our brackets back here for the rear bumper we can weld up. Our old cross member here with the speed holes TIG welded in, we can weld her up. Get your welding hat and turn on that gas and get to welding before you get a New Balance up your ass. Don't nobody want no overheated floppy flat fun bags, I guarantee it. Very high-end heat shield we got here. Two's better than one, they always say. So there we go. She's ready for a welding. Woo! Careful where you sit, that baby's warm. Looky there. Last one by one cross member get out of here. Well, it's been a long time coming, guys. I think it was like last October we decided to lop this truck in half. We started building this back half for the bob bed. Found the Yeehaw's lost long cousin, decided to go down this road. You know what? It feels good to have all the fabrication, for the most part, all wrapped up back here. Now, I ain't no expert, guys. I don't claim to be no suspension guy. I don't even call myself a damn fabricator. There's only one title that I claim, and that's to be a damned old Pot County legend. Now, for recycling a lot of parts, a lot of plate, not really going and buying nothing. She looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Let's see if we can get this old girl turned around. And y'all know we're gonna use the old trusty chair. There we go, turn her into a lowrider. Go for a quick reposition. There we go, perfect. Just give her the eagle eye till she looks pert near center and you think she may be balanced. The Can Crusher Deluxe back here, she's on some wheel dollies. Y'all see that? She's basically a damn zero turn. Uh-oh. You take that New Balance off and she's trying to go for a ride. Whoop! Yep, she come out from underneath there, didn't she? Gotta be careful right here at the old crack with the old chair feet. Them cracks will get you. Being a one-man show's the easiest thing ever. Yeah, yeah. She's fine. There we go, fastest 180 in YouTube history. There we go. Front to back, she's fairly level. And I'm hoping now you guys can see our mounts. One there. Second one's here, third one's here, fourth one is through these at the back, guys. I think in the last video, people thought I welded these straight to the frame, and they're like, you're gonna have to cut that to get that off there, but no sir, says I, she bolts right on and off. One mount, two mount, right back here's three mount, and there's four mount. Boy, that stuff is starting to rust, ain't it? So before we actually attack the floor, I think we may attack this old whoop-de-doo right here, guys. I ain't no metal shaper, guys. I figured to get most of that out of there, we're just gonna have to get on the inside and whoop her this away. And to whoop the outside, well, we're gonna have to remove some of the inside. Now, as much as I wanna remove, which means we gotta drill some rivets here, get this little piece out, and we gotta slice this. Of course, we gotta do the same over here. Maybe we'll try cutting it right there in front of that. Uh-oh. Woo! Guys, someone said I should run a stack up through this hole. Like make her look like a little big rig and put air deflectors and stuff. Uh-huh. Guys, that really ain't my style. I think you'll see, even when I do the Lodestar, she's getting a Cummins and semi wheels. She ain't even getting a stack, okay? Boy, hot damn, we're cooking now. Not even gonna draw us a good line, just gonna eagle eye it. This is my aluminum popping tool. It's also good for mixing body filler and removing nails. Come on, baby. There we go. Oh, there's our wiring. Let me get my very professional body working tools here. The best body hammer I got. Hello there. Today on Box Truck Restorations, well, I'm gonna try to whip the shit clean out of this messed up corner. The old mutter on the Torola looks good, don't it? We're gonna whoop on her with this dolly here. She's kind of about the right shape-ish, give or take a little. Get her on rapid fire. I'm gonna set the record right here. I'm not a sheet metal guy. That's been in all my old videos, I tell y'all that. I don't care if this baby's perfect, okay? She's coming along. Still a little flat right there. This technique right here is patent pending, so no copying. Quick little cleanup. That's pretty good, guys. I whooped on her till she looks good to the eye anyhow. Let's get our old replacement piece. This old mama may end up blue patina yet. Here we go. I think this is gonna be a trim to fit situation. So I'm gonna set this on where she fits good, about right in there. And we can trim her, I ain't scared. So about right there. Install them old soft jaws on your vise there. Clamp this unit up. Play a game of connect the dots. In the eagle eye we trust, baby. Let's send it. Just a hair off the top. I don't know if U-Haul has a no water leak, no water damage guarantee, but by golly, they should have as much damn silicone as they use. Oh yeah, she's gonna match up pretty decent. There we go. Tune that baby up with a hammer. Quick little trace job. You better watch out. It ain't too often I build precision tools, but when I do, I ain't playing around. I take this stuff serious, guys. So do my tools. They don't play around neither. Woo! Be sure to drink you a bottle of water in between whacks. We've whooped on her so much, these 3 rivets are broken. It's turning into some damn work. Hopefully those will hold until we get her whooped on more. I've successfully popped all of them loose all the way to over here, I believe. We're pretty close. Now this metal right here is splitting. So that's super good. Looks like she's on some type of seam. Said them puppies are loosey-goosey. Oh shit, that's what's wrong. I never read the damn user guide. I bet the user guide says don't smack on it with a hammer and a mallet for 2 hours. Don't worry, she's already got her fair share of old U-Haul repairs on her. And I think I'm gonna need someone to hold something out here where I can keep whooping. So I think my buddy's coming over. When I wait for him, maybe we'll start trying to straighten these out a little bit. Get the old sheet metal station set up here. Yeah, I think she'll rivet back in. She's pert near there. She's a little stretched out. She's doing the old oil can number. I'm gonna put her right here in this old shrinker, and we're gonna kind of shrink on that, see what happens. Yeah, she's good enough for my wife. She may be split, but we don't quit. She's about ready for a tack right there. We're getting there. It'd just be easier if she was kind of held together. Time to see if we can take this old TIG welder mobile here. She ain't never went mobile. Ah, you freaker. Is it on fire? Yeah. That aluminum will get you every time. I didn't like this damn level anyways. That's why I don't use it. I told y'all she's worthless. What's that? Second fire in a couple months? Yeah. Time to pass the torch, Slick. I'm tired of trying to burn my shop down. That one you could actually get with a blow. Just huff and puff and throw that son of a bitch out. Luckily our tack's still held, whether we're starting fires or not, and a couple whoops on her, and we're getting there now. We're gonna see if we can't weld that up and smooth her up. I think we're ready to start building fuel cells. Woo, baby! This may be my first time to actually TIG aluminum, by the way. For 2 seconds I had control. I was just rolling and then boom, I lost it. That's where we started. That's where we half knew what we were doing for 2 seconds. And that's where we found all the dirty stuff. I think she's ready for a little sanding, guys. Look at that. She's starting to get her old little curvature back. Guys, if you wanted, you could sit there and hammer and dolly on that and maybe build up a little more weld. Do whatever you wanted to make her perfect. We're not worried about that. She's got scratches, and I mean scratches. Y'all see that? We got all that knocked out of there. I'm happy with that. We're gonna try Manny Thor on her. Y'all ain't seen her before.
Oh, what about took you out?
Not today, devil. Don't leave tools on top of your U-box when you whoop on the bottom. Making some decent progress here. Now up in here, the frame's there, guys, but there's a hidey hole, which is where all this came from, okay? I'm thinking, why don't we get her up in there? She's real low right here where that frame is, but that's all right, because look, little side swipe action at some point. I just want to clean up this bottom edge. Oh man, whole day gone. All we did was get some dents fixed. Now I've been dreading doing that, so I'm glad it's done. But that's a whole day down the drain, baby. Now all that being said, she is ready for her floor, okay? So, hey, you know what? Progress is progress. Everybody wants to be a damned old yee-hauler till it's time to do yee-haul things like whoop dents out the panel so your yee-haul looks tip-top. Boy, I'm whooping on metal, I'm TIGging aluminum. I'm like the damn Jesse James of Pot County, baby. I was gonna finish that with a joke, but he's a big man and I don't want him to come finding me, all right? Time to get the old evolution out. Hopefully we evolved the inside of this box today. She's ready, she ain't scared. We still need rivets for that, but when I cleaned up earlier, before I put the old TIG back in her hidey hole, I did go ahead and buzz all those holes closed. Yeah, I may hit them edges a little bit. Let's see what we can figure out for a frame inside this thing. A few days ago, the one town I went to actually has a metal supply place. So I said, hell with it, load her up. And we got us some 2-inch, 1/8 thick angle iron here. I ain't scared to make it rain up in here. So I figure we can pop rivet it all the way around. We start at the front. 58 inches on the dot. We like that. It's easy to remember them all even numbers. Of course, these corners, they don't come to no 90, you know, so we got to do a little geometry here. Let's get the angle finder matching. About $1.41. Check this side. About $1.40. Yeah. She ain't the heaviest. She's just a little awkward because she's so long. Oh, 58 inches on the dot. I think Mortsky put y'all up to this, but a lot of people ask why I don't use my little plasma table here, guys. And I do use it. I'm using it right now. The perfect stack of stuff right there, and boom, she holds a stick of metal. She's the perfect paper towel holder, and it's, a matter of fact, the perfect little hammer storage. So don't tell me I don't use it. It's the best, most expensive shelf I've got in this damn shop. Now, as far as why I don't actually cut stuff with it, here's the dealio. If I would sit down and give myself a good week of just every day teaching myself CAD, figuring out how to program that thing, I could probably get it down, guys. But then I got to explain to 150,000 people why I didn't put a Monday video out, because I just wanted to be Mr. CNC. And I don't do a lot of stuff that you'll reuse, guys. A lot of this stuff is one-off. Once I build it once, I ain't gonna build it again. We ain't no production factory is what I'm telling you. I do want to learn it, okay, don't get me wrong, but until then, I've got cardboard, I've got markers, I've got a whole lot of cut-off wheels and a plasma torch, and a back pocket full of I don't give a damn, I'll still get the job done. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but that old back pocket full of I don't give a damn, I'll still get the job done, that'll take you further than a CNC machine ever will. Now as far as doing the $1.40 that we need, we're going to divide her by 2, which gives us 70. Flip her around and get this in. Boom, baby. We're going to hit them with the slice and dice. She should be our front piece. You remember when I said that's an even number where we can remember that? Well, it helps if you remember the correct number from the start. We did 58 inches and I may have meant 56. Nothing a little trim job won't fix. It's better to be too long than too short. That's what I always say. Oh yeah, we're sitting pretty now. So next we're gonna measure from that seam to this seam. It seems to be about 7 1/8. Kind of ballparked us one of the side pieces where we can get our big mama stick there shorter. She was just a little too long to work with, but now this piece is perfect for making our short pieces. Some of y'all said to use a little cutting fluid with the saw, so I hit her with some looby dooby. Give her a Pot County leather glove polish job. Yep, she's gonna meet up there. Now you can see my old Piggly Wigglies back there behind that. I don't want to try to set that flush with that lip. It'll just be a headache. And I may just have something up my sleeve here. Clean up on them edges, a little bevel on top where we can weld her later. But I cleaned up our back side here. Did a little digging, and right here we got us a homemade extension tool. I ain't had to use this in a minute, so I figure we'll make better use of this. The old body working hammer, she's pretty universal, so she'll fit for this job too. There we go. I think we'll take that, we'll slide that right there on the back, and we'll weld her up. Quick little prep work, because boy, just like anything in life, guys, proper prep work's key if you want to be successful. If you're not willing to put in that prep work and plan to be successful, you better hope you're just one lucky SOB. Boom, baby. Now we got a good place for some tie downs. Y'all know good and well we're gonna be putting damn 20,000 pounds in the back of this here rig and hauling it. So if we get some damn 10-inch solid round pipe and we need to strap her down, there we go, baby. We're gonna burn her in so she sure is pretty. She'll be the floor above Gusset City. You damn right, baby. Clamp her there. Maybe we can take this here. Got our super fancy locking pliers. $1.40 right there, baby. Couldn't get her wiggled up in there, so I may have just hawked it and broke her 2 tacks there. And I do believe I just identified our problem here of the tight fitting. This angle may be 140, but this one over here is actually about 135. We can slice that and open up that gap, and I think we'll be all right. I'll take that. I think I'm gonna just go up 11 inches. That'll give us plenty to clear that floor. Drilled us 3 holes in this puppy, and we're gonna wiggle her up into place here. And then 3 holes, they're 1/8 inch, and they're 1/8 inch because these Clecos are 1/8 inch. A Cleco is kind of like a spring-loaded removable rivet. Perfect for mocking up. So that should hold that, kinda. 3 of them babies on each end. And that's all we're gonna do is we're gonna drill holes and we're gonna rivet this to that, which means we need to put Gorilla Tape on the back side. But I wanna see if we can kind of fit up a few of these pieces first. You know, some days we got really good math days out here, and other days, like today, not so hot. So sometimes you just gotta wing it and ding it, guys. Which kind of fits pretty good. Going 1 weld on the inside, 1 weld on the top. So I'm gonna just hold this baby here and just trace over here, copper yarn angle. You know what they say, if you can't do math and calculate an angle, well just trace that shit till you get it right. Very classic saying, I believe that was Sir Isaac Newton. You internet people can fact check that. I believe he also said, a puddin in motion will stay in motion till he gets this damn truck on the road, for crying out loud. Of course, I get to do this like 4 times because there's 4 different corners, which is 4 times the amount of baloney y'all don't want to watch, and 4 times the amount of work I got to do. So y'all kind of see what I got going here. I'm gonna pull this baby out, weld her up, and then I actually think we're gonna start working our way from the front towards the back. You'll see. Oh, ever feel like you need an extra set of hands? Whew, don't worry, I got her. Little grinding action, and this baby, she's ready for a little Gorilla Tape special. Now, as picky as I get for all these gussets and speed holes and stuff like that on the back of our suspension, guys, inside this box, I guarantee you, it is not going to be as nice as you guys are probably thinking. Long story short, if it's a vehicle of mine, it's a damn work truck, whether it likes it or not. So when you do all this fancy sheet metaling and everything else, and these nice little finger compartments and all that, and then these dimple dies and you bed line it, well then you do all this hauling of material and you just plumb tear stuff up. Looky there. You know why? I've hauled roadster bodies, I've hauled damn trees, I haul metal. I use it like a truck, guys. And you damn right we're gonna use this one like a truck and haul stuff, so we don't want nothing too pretty because it's just gonna get tore up. And guess what? It's pretty hard to see the floor because this thing has a set of double doors. So if you got them doors open, you've now authorized me to whip that ass for you touching my vehicle and looking in there in the first place. That's some Pot County corrosion prevention if I've ever seen it. That Gorilla Tape don't protect it, and that old rattle can never woulda. Let's slap this baby back in. Sometimes you gotta take a deep breath and air out that bald spot, you know what I mean? She fits good. I'd like to set a compressor on each one of these, be able to fit the air tank and a gas tank up on this front area. Then this back's gonna be maybe for some spare tools or a jack or something. So I think that can all fit. I'm trying to picture what I want to make the floor out of, and it ain't going so well for me. Oh, you guys thought I had a plan when I started all this? I did not. I just figured if I made it this far, I'd have to figure something out. And here we are. Little looby-dooby on that booty. Got her tacked up. Got Dad working the camera. Y'all see me? Me and Dad got official business. For the first time in forever, I've actually been able to get out here nice and early. Guys, I got the jack underneath this thing and leveled her up side to side to make sure we weren't off. Them old angle finders are as happy as can be. I stopped yesterday after getting this piece tacked up in, and she fits pretty good. We'll start this morning with dropping a little 1x1 down right here. That old 1x1, she's filthy. She's been up on that old shelf for a good minute. Little cleanup. Man, I'm telling y'all, that stuff is dirty. D-E-R-T-A-Y. Dirty. Get that baby a little power clean. Be careful, I may end up with a bicep. Get her about right there. Let's see how we're doing there. Check her side to side. Dead money. Tack it. This baby's gonna be stronger than the old Golden Gate Bridge. Got this side happier than a shit-eating possum. Tack it. She's all welded in. We're gonna smooth up these babies here. And here's kind of what I'm thinking, guys. Because this box is so tiny and it's so easy to take on and off the truck, we don't have to worry about ever doing maintenance. It's real easy to work on. I think I flip-flopped that. I think it's opposite. So if we ever do have to do maintenance, I want to make it where this floor is 3 removable sections. That way we can do a little maintenance if we need to. So if this front piece comes out, boom, boom, bang, bing, we can get to our air ride stuff and our gas tank. We had another cross member here. We can take the middle out, get the shocks and the airbags and brakes and everything else. And then the back's just gonna turn into our hidey hole anyhow. So we gotta decide what we're gonna make this floor out of, and I think my answer is gonna surprise y'all. Now, I ain't no damn old lumberjack. I damn sure ain't no carpenter, I guarantee you that. But for the first time ever, I think I'm gonna volunteer myself to use wood on a vehicle, which I've never done before. If I'm being honest, I'm usually not a fan of it. But if I'm also being honest, I think it's the simplest solution for it being sturdy and strong and ready to handle a load without having to use a lot more metal to build a frame and bead roll and, you know, just keep making it heavier and heavier and heavier. It'll keep it simple. 3 cross members. It's easy to crawl in and out of. It's easy to work on. What I'm trying to tell you is we need to get some damned old plywood, because I'm trying to work my way from the front to the back, because as you keep adding stuff, well, that's just more you got to crawl over each time to make it further in there. Boy, I about shit my bibs when they told me what them pieces of plywood cost. That crap's gone through the roof like it don't grow on trees or something. Had to get me a shake from the Bromies to calm me down. That place is called Brahms, by the way. When Mortsky come down, he said, what's that place called? Bromies? What in the hell? Bromies? All right there, Bromie. Let's figure out this front floor. 21 1/4 would leave us a 1/16 of play. Can't afford to make mistakes here, folks. Boy, I may make a carpenter anyhow. There we go. I'm about 99% certain this is how carpenters do this. Just make sure we ain't gonna cut the old tailgate. Send that puppy. Well, I didn't want to give out all my woodworking secrets, but here we go. There we go. That's money. Boy, you damn right. Bob Vila would be proud. What you think about that, Bob? You damn right. I'm basically ready to build a damn house, y'all. Birdhouse, we gotta start small. I bet you that baby will drop through there. It's gotta have something to drop on, so we gotta build a lip in there. We gotta measure this, because wood, you know, people who work with wood, it's real intelligent. We'll call this 1/2 inch, but she's really 7/16. That makes total sense. You're just asking to throw off calculations by doing that. Never understood it. Could you imagine if we just lied a little bit about everything? It's like people are about to blast off and go to outer space, and we only calculated enough thrust for each of y'all to weigh 160 pounds apiece, and then you get on there and you're about to blast off, and one guy's like, I really weigh 180, but I didn't tell them that. Yeah, that makes sense. Damn, 20 pounds, now we ain't gonna make it. What if 6 people did that? Now we're $120 overweight. 3, 2, 1. Probably not good comparables. I'm just saying I don't understand why it ain't an actual 1/2 inch. Cut us a 4-inch piece of angle iron. Kind of trace that down there to trim that off the bottom. We're gonna come out 2 inches, head up that way. I think that'll make it where we can, whoop, on the angle iron, wheel her up. That'll sit there. I think it's gonna work. We'll see. But I gotta make about 4,000 of these. So if that's all right with you guys, I'm just gonna knock this baby out just with the evolution and the slice and dice, baby. Well, what was that I said earlier? How'd that go? We ain't no production factory is what I'm telling you. We ain't no production factory is what I'm telling you. We ain't no production factory is what I'm telling you. Fast forward 2 days and here we are, damn doing a production run. Jig that baby. Use these two as our little templates. And yeah, we got a good amount of them there. And you may notice they're asymmetrical. Unlike my eyes. Welcome to Puddin's Production, where we'll produce any load and any run. As long as it's with angle iron and an evolution saw, we'll get her done. You know what rhymes with that? That shit wasn't fun. These should be easy to install now though. We did all the hard work. Let's go take a gander. Marked where I want to try this first one. And here's what I'm thinking. If I set that piece of scrap there and then catch that with my knees because I'm Spider-Man, and then set that there, that's pretty flush, guys. I'm kind of eagle eye her there. There we go. Then if we set that out there, that should be pretty flush, which it is. I like it. Of course, you'll tack up easy. Even though that hangs out because she's got that little gusset underneath there, she should be pretty sturdy. Before we get too crazy, let's try her on for size here. Oh, I think she's gonna work, guys. I think she could use a little fine tuning. But you can see what we got going on here. I ain't mad at that. That ain't how you guys fine tune wood. I didn't do my best on the cutting, you know, but she's pretty flush, and I think if we stain that and paint that, she won't look too shabby. Guys, I got a damn big rig at my house right now. Someone shipped me a damn crate of supplies for the shop. This crate's 500 something pounds, like I got a damn forklift or something. I may not have no forklift, but y'all know what I do got. And it sure as hell ain't that patina fender. Guys, I'm so far behind, I ain't even got time to mess with that. I ain't even worried about getting those secured down for now. It's just sitting where it needs to be. I want to get these next two ones built. I was worried the wood was going to bow or creak a little bit, but I'm a $1.90 and she seems fine. You damn right, I'll take it. Let's look at riveting this frame in. I think she'll hold, and if she don't, at least we can remove the wood easy and work on it. Got them all riveted up. About to get these pieces welded up, wherever it is. There it is. And that's how we're gonna build one section there. I'm gonna add one cross member here and close the back. Rinse, repeat or something, wash. Hell, I don't know how the saying goes. I gotta do it 2 more times, guys, is what I'm trying to tell you. Well, it's getting a little late here, but I did get the middle and the back end kind of caught up to the front end. Yeah. It's a little too dark out here to be working in the back anymore. I did find some rivets earlier so we can maybe get our corner piece on. So let's have a quick little gander at her. First we got to smooth up our welds here. Now that I got them welds gone, I'm gonna try to get all the coating off of this. It's looking about as pretty as a dog with mange or something. Quick little polish job. So after a quick trip to the old DG, we got us some oven cleaner here. The other day, old Slick, he said if I wanted to doll it out, some oven cleaner would do the trick, so we'll see about that. Now, did he mean to coat it a 1/2 inch thick and let it sit overnight? I doubt it. Is that what we're gonna do? You damn right, because I've been at her for about 14 hours today and I've had enough. Man, oh man, looky there. She is starting to look like crap like the rest of that old rig. I'll hit her with another coat, I ain't scared. Oh man, rapid tap, more like rapid empty. Look at that. That's how you lose all your rapid tap. There we go, that's perfect. The old sunlight, maybe y'all can see a little better what we got going on here. Let's sand these, not sand, let's stain these bad boys. Good enough for me. I may look vanilla, but I'm sweet like caramel and I'm hot like a latte, baby. I think coffee will be a perfect complementary color to our box. Or it's what I had left over in a cabinet. Start with a very light coat here. That old wood just soaked her right up too. She didn't give 2 dams. I don't know about you guys, but I ain't too damn picky, so I think something like that's looking just fine. She's a little dark anyhow. Boy, got that old 3-piece stained up, sitting there kind of drying, whatever. I had to clean this shop up. It was driving me plumb crazy. This fender, I've just been sitting out there peeing on it all week, so we about got her rusted over. Let's see about getting our corner piece on. Now, we sprayed her down with oven cleaner, and I've been hitting her with more coats here. Oh, she's sticky. Is it possible to melt aluminum? But see if the brake cleaner will knock the oven cleaner clean off. This is probably how you start a chemical fire. Safety first, kids. Oh, she don't look brand new no more. Guarantee you that. Did y'all hear my trash can going down the highway? That's what that was. She's out there passing traffic. She's faster than all the Hondas around here. Boy, howdy, I think we did good. She looks perfect for our not so perfect box. We're going to use some nice Loctite Power Grab heavy duty interior exterior construction adhesive, because that's what I've got in my home whatever cabinet over there. Y'all know we're doing house remodeling anyhow. Just look at that stained wood, baby. I don't have a gun for this anymore apparently, come to find out. Still gonna slice it, try to push it. You damn right we're using the Lowe's special on her. As many of y'all know, proper preparation brings out the best in any adhesive situation. Well, that was proper prep work if I ever seen it. Drill our first hole there, and I'm gonna use our old friend Clico again. Hell, she'll work for me. What about you guys? There is a little gap there. But if you think we did bad, why don't you look and see how U-Haul did on the other side? Y'all see that Gaposaurus Rex? That baby's huge. See if I can squeeze out any chicken shit. Damn magic, cock and gun out of nowhere. Be nice to your neighbors, they'll be nice back. I'm gonna give us a very healthy helping of this stuff. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Oh, fat string. If I was the betting man, I'd bet we put too much, but that's all right. Well, damn it. Bottom ain't touching. That ain't no good. Go round two here. A little extra this time. Got us a rivet started. I'm happy with where it's sitting down here. It looks good, so let's see if we can get some more of these in it. Oh yeah, there we go. This is gonna be way better than she was. She may not be perfect, but let's not forget what we started with here. Not very pretty. There we go. Quick little cleanup. I'm happy, guys. She could be better, but hell, she could be worse. Y'all may not know it, but they call me Rattle Can Dan. Just real quick, I hit the top of the frame where we can kind of get an idea of how she's gonna look. There's still a lot more that needs painted and done in there. Let me try this one a little more gracefully. Maybe not. Before we put in lucky number 3 here, let's say we decide she needs some support out here. We can turn some straps sideways and bolt it there, and then boom, it's removable, and we got all the strength for all the heavy hauling, baby. So there she is. I'm not absolutely crazy about it, but it kind of is what it is. I could have really overthought this floor, but that's gonna work. It's gonna be functional. Who cares if it looks like, I don't know, it reminds me of a pirate ship. So it ain't is what it is, it are what it are. My goal was to have this baby all wrapped up this week, right? Well, that clearly did not happen. I'm a little disappointed. Oh, but don't worry, the disappointment don't stop there. No sirree. You may recall earlier that I said I thought the gray hoodies were messed up. Well, it turns out the black hoodies were messed up too. These things were off center, some were a little crooked. I ain't got time to sort through hundreds of hoodies to figure out what's good and what's bad. So yeah, our hoodie stock is gone. If you think you're upset, just know that merchandise is how I pay my bills and my kids' stuff, so you're not more upset than I am, I promise you that. But I literally cannot do a damn thing about it besides send them back and get them right, because I ain't gonna sell y'all crap product. It ain't gonna happen. If you're one of the folks who's got an email and say, you know what, I love your channel, I get an hour free video every week for the last year, but I can't get that shirt right away, I'm unsubscribing, I ain't watching no more. Save your email typing fingers and don't send it to me. This ain't a damn airport, okay? You ain't gotta announce your departure. Just go on about your way. I understand everyone wants merchandise and they want it now. They're spoiled by this damn Amazon Prime. But you know what? When I started on the internet buying stuff, I was 13 using eBay. Once I won it, I had to send a damn money order to those people. They would get it, then they'd send it. It took like 2 months to get your stuff. What I'm saying is we're about as efficient as eBay was 20 years ago. Now to the people who do want merchandise, it don't have to be a hoodie. Good news, folks. Several of the t-shirts are in stock, including our Park It and Market. We got her replenished and all kinds of good stuff. So just head on over to the www.puddinsfabshop.com and whatever we have, well, it's gonna be on there, and that's that. You guys buy it, like this dent, we try to whip it out and ship it. But seriously, a big thank you for the support of the merchandise. That is really a big income source for us. So me and my family really appreciate it when you guys participate in purchasing that. And we do try to get y'all good quality stuff. I appreciate you guys watching. I know this Datsun build's probably taking longer than some care for. And guys, just understand that I'm only human with 3 kids who participate in a bunch of activities. And for the first time in years, I'm getting to make everything. So thank you guys. I appreciate you watching and supporting. And it's nice to be able to make all my kid events and everything. Yes, it does put me behind some. But guess what, guys? I love every minute of it. So thank you guys. Now, hey, speaking of kids and life, you know, because I got all this free time. The brakes are leaking on the Travelall. We either lost a hose or a caliper. A little pink tampon. I think she lost the fuel pump, so she's parked right there. And, you know, like that shed. She's doing a floating act back there, so she needs some bricks underneath her. And, you know, I'm just going to go knock all that out in a couple minutes, because that's all that takes, right? I appreciate you guys watching more than you know. I'm on the Instagrammer. We got the Patreon set up. What else? I don't know. What do y'all think? Should we do the whole truck or not? Comment down below. Either way, you know what they say. Sitting on your ass won't finish your project. I believe I got some blocks to unload, y'all. Oh, see y'all next time. Let's see your Cummins do that. It wouldn't have, because it could have never wiggled in and out of here, baby. So go roll that coal up your hiney.